the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day.
You don't have to be there.
Yo, Flovs, good to see you. Thank you all for coming. I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, it's good to be here. We have who in the house? John Carnbo, which is Michael Carn, obviously. Ryan S, PJ Cruikshank, and Jeff Conkle. How you guys doing?
Yo. All good, guys. All good.
Good to see you. Sorry, before I was rudely interrupting Michael speaking to me during the intro. Yes, I was thinking that, Michael.
You can just set it, go in and go to bed, like.
Yeah, I was thinking of, I wanted to do a stream. I'm not going to say it because I'm still going to do it. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna do it. You guys are gonna love it. Anyway, we got everybody in chat, so it's good to see you guys. Planet Peterson should debate Flatzoid. Have you guys ever heard of this Planet Peterson guy before? This
Never.
Nope.
No.
Who?
This guy.
Planet Peterson.
He is a very, I can say he's got a big ego, but he's very stupid. The guy doesn't even respond back to my messages because he's probably too scared to talk to me. So he talks to some unknown so-called flat earthers that doesn't know anything practically, and then claims victory, which is really sad. So everybody, would you be kind enough, I'm going to put the link in, would you be kind enough to go click on his link and tell him Flatzoid has reviewed your video and would like to have a discussion with you sometime if you're man enough. How's that?
Alright.
What, just put it in his chat?
Yeah, you just go in his comments and say
Yeah, just go in the comment.
Click that link, go in the comments, you just say something like that.
You shouldn't tell me to do these things.
Yeah, just go in.
You know how it ends up.
Just don't argue with the guy. Just say what the flat said.
You don't have to argue with him. Just say Flats reviewed, how's it going? Flats reviewed us and would like to have a conversation with you sometime. That's it. That's all we need to say.
Yeah, just click on that.
So, should Planet Peterson should debate Flatzoid? Yes, please, 84%, and no, he is too chicken, 16%. To join the panel is the link there above for anybody who wants to join. If you haven't already, please hit that like button and share the show, as it really, really does help to support this channel, guys. Really, really appreciate everybody. So, Moomin Rider, thank you for coming. Michael Khan, PJ Cruikshank, Jeff Conkle, Bibaloo, Victoria, hello. Uncle Junior, hello, good to see you as well. Glenn Sells, good to see you. Lumpy Gas in a Vacuum, great to have you. Hopefully he can come present tomorrow, which is going to be awesome or something. If he can, it'll be great. Ryan S, what's up, man? Jeff Conkle in the house. Black Circle, what's up, man? Alan Norstrand, always glad to have you in, mate. Thank you for coming. Who else did I see in there? Moomin Rider, we said hello. Barry Ross, hello. Jeff Gassed, thank you for coming. Chuck Wagner, thank you for coming. I think that's everybody. And Debatable D, thank you for coming. Guys, don't you think it feels much better since we had the troll purge?
The troll purge was a necessity. Definitely. Absolutely.
I mean, it feels cleaner.
Yeah.
It does.
Just look at the chat, even what's going on here. It's just...
There's no negativity.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I banned 12 trolls today, by the way, guys, which the people create sock accounts to come in to moan that they got banned.
Right.
And so much of them were also Andrew Johnson.
Absolutely. Probably all 12 of them.
Yeah.
Shame. I think
Andrew Johnson.
I think the people have some obsession disorders or something. I don't know.
Majorly.
Definitely.
So the thing is, what I told Michael, you know what? I'm more than happy to just keep banning them because it's much easier for me and quicker for me just to say click, hide from channel, where they have to go and create a new email address, go create a new account, go create all this, and then go and do it again, and just to get banned in 2 seconds.
That's it.
So who do you think is going to give up first?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I just go, you know what? Is there like a button where I can zap the guy that's touching those buttons on the other end? Damn it.
Yeah.
Hey, Richard G, good to see you. And Peter Collins, thank you for coming. He says, Peter Collins, you forgot me, Flatzoid. It's okay. I don't see you as a troll, mate. Frankly, I don't know who you are.
But if you'd like that title, we have no problem with it.
Good enough.
Hey, Triple X, thank you for coming.
Don't even know you are.
But I've seen a lot of the Globe defenders seem to have some kind of insecurity issue now, like, are you going to ban me kind of thing. I don't think they understand what it means to be a troll and just the Globe defender. Because there's a lot of Globe defenders that just have cognitive dissonance. And then you have the trolls.
They might be used to, They might be used to treatment from some other places, but
Yeah.
stick around and you'll find out.
But I think the purge was definitely needed.
Yeah, when you spend a lot of time dealing with them, though, you start to know who's a genuine Globe Earth defender and who's a troll.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you get to know they're right exactly the same from in the stock account from the normal account. They use the same vernacular. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, exactly.
you know,
Hey, Mr. Andrich, good to see you too. Thank you for coming. So, are we going to start the show on the road?
shall we do it?
Nice thing is the power's not going off tonight anymore.
Cool.
So we don't have to rush till 11 o'clock and say, oh, let's go off.
Ever or just tonight?
No, just tonight and so far tomorrow as well. No power outages.
Well, we have to
A miracle.
thank God for what we do have.
Miracles never seems to happen.
Hey, Victor Cruz, good to see you. Okay, let's start this guy.
Real quick, click the top link in the video description to join my mailing list.
Wow, what a start.
No, thank you.
I'll have merch and a book coming out soon. So
If
join
you'd
the
like to
mailing
be
list and I can
trolled
send you updates
constantly
on those
for
things.
5 weeks,
Thank you.
please press here.
Yeah, please click this link if you want to learn how to troll flat earthers. Now you see, what's the difference between this guy and let's say a channel like mine? Which
What's
one would
this
you
1970s palm music?
No.
We're freaking fun, dude. We're funny and we're fun.
But like I'm asking you guys, what do you think? What do you think when you look at this guy's channel, like he just started with his opening, compared to let's say with something like my channel? Which one would you say is in it for the money?
Oh, that's a hard one, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to be honest or kidding?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
No, Peter Crow.
Is it just me or does his theme song sound kind of like a movie that we've all probably watched but we don't want to admit it?
What?
Yeah.
It does sound familiar, that music, by the way.
It's slightly elevator-ish or even like porn movie-ish.
It goes a little.
Yeah, that is quite
Sorry to take it
But
there.
did you guys realize, exactly like Moon Rider actually says that, it is a nice flat earth intro. Using flat level water.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
There we go, not a sock troll. You blocked my other account. There we go. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, block that one too. Have fun. See you in 2 minutes.
Numpty.
Can I just say, Victor, you didn't lose your
You guys need my help
people.
getting rid of trolls because I can come in and actually do that. I just don't know.
I know.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
I also keep the possibility open of extraterrestrials, because if there's more land that they're hiding on them.
Oh,
I
it's one of
believe it.
those globy,
No
one
more.
of those flat earthers, guys.
Wow.
Extraterrestrials.
Here we go.
So he's one of the true earthers, probably.
To me, he's saying, don't take me seriously. I'm just goofing around, but I'm going to smear everybody that's involved's name while I'm doing it. That's basically what he's saying.
Yeah, but I mean, as soon as I get red flags, as soon as a flat earther says aliens might be real,
Yeah.
that's when I get red flags. I say, what the hell? You know what I mean?
Oh.
I always ask why. Why would you even mention that, even if you did believe that? Like it's not.
Because they've obviously been watching Chuffing Flat Earth Dave.
Exactly. Hi, Keithford and One Mind Step. Good to see you. But anyway,
Hi, Alan.
something tells me, look how disrespectful this guy's on screen now. He's not really even paying attention to it. It's like, just check this.
We live on some kind of a plane.
What's he
Why
doing?
is that?
Look
What
at
did
that.
you say?
He said, don't you find that disgusting behavior? That's really insulting, actually. Because he's not even paying attention. He's not showing him the respect while he's talking to him. So what does that tell you about the character of this guy?
Why don't you,
Arrogant.
He's a butthead. That's
why don't you go like bigger as well?
Yeah, but I mean, think about it. This guy's on his channel. He's talking to him, and this is the level of respect he's showing him. I mean, what the hell? Look at this.
It's not good.
Look at that.
Well, because for one, we can see way too far. Like the world distance for photography is like 750 miles or something like that.
No, it's not.
So that's pretty
It's
incredible.
about 400. It's about. It's like 225 miles, 440.
Oh, and now he wants to correct him, so obviously he hasn't kept up to date. What is the longest line of sight recently, guys?
750, wasn't it?
750 miles or 830. What is it?
They're on about photographs, though, aren't they?
Well, this is line of sight, so you don't need photographs. It's all about line of sight. There was a taboo conspiracy, correct?
Mr. 42 wants to know how you are today, fine.
Hey, 42, thank you for coming. Glad you made it. Feeling much better, thank you. Glad you could make it. Okay, 830 miles.
Hello, everyone.
So he's not keeping to date, is he? So,
It's eating more than I thought.
That's for the line of sight microwave.
Yeah.
yeah, well, it's line of sight, so that means
Or
it's literally
line of sight radio.
Yeah, so it's literally from point to point, correct?
Yeah.
Does those radio waves travel in a straight line?
Straight line, yeah.
Hey,
So
can
how
I
do you
apologize to Vicky, but real quick, because I cut her off a minute ago. I could barely hear her.
So the guy.
Sorry, I have to correct it. It's not microwave. It was Laura.
Laura. Okay.
735. Right, 20 would come.
We've got 37 watching already.
Wow.
That's good.
Thank you guys for coming. Really appreciate everybody coming. Hey, Tony, what
Share the show.
Please
Can
share
everyone
the show,
put
guys.
the like button though?
Yeah, man. Yeah, hit them likes.
There's so many people watching, but you're not hitting the like button.
Hit those clacks. Hit those clacks and share the show, guys. Okay, so Laura, from Long Range, a physical property radio communications technique, excuse me, is based on spectrum modulation techniques derived from chip spectrum CSS technology. It was developed by Cyclo, a company of Grenoble, France, and patented in 2014. Okay, Cyclo was later acquired by Semtech. LoRaWAN wide area network defines the communications protocol and system architecture. LoRaWAN is LoRaWAN is an official standard to International Telecommunications Union. The continued development, blah blah blah. So low power wide area, no protocol designed to wirelessly connect battery operated devices to the internet in region, national or global networks, and targets key Internet of Things requirements such as bidirectional communication, end-to-end security, mobility, and localization services. The low power, low bit rate, and IoT use distinguish this type of network from a wireless WAN, which is designed to connect users in business, can carry more data using more power. The LoRaWAN data rate ranges from 0.3 kilobits per second to 50 kilobits per second per channel. Wow. So radio frequency, guys. So it is radio waves. There we go. So it's straight line of sight. 830 miles. Much more than what he says, 273, guys.
5 kilometers.
Oh, what, the mountains in France?
Yes. but it was
Oh, is that
taken from the
225?
top of another mountain. So if you're really high up on a mountain, you can see obviously much farther than if you're on the ground.
Oh my goodness.
No shit, Sherlock. Can anybody try and explain to this guy why you can see further if you go on a mountain?
Okay.
Maybe because that mountain's not in the way anymore.
Flats Paul's changed my name to okay, hey, PJ Clickshank. No, Clickshank, sorry, Clickshank. PJ Clickshank.
Clickshank, oh
I
wow.
like it.
Hey Charlie Welch, thank you for coming. Wow.
That's pretty good. I like it.
So in other words, this guy does know it's 700 whatever to 830, but now he's already obfuscated away from saying blah blah connect him. If he should have actually told this guy, listen here, no, you're wrong. Have you kept up to date? Yes, that was the old record from line of sight with photography, but this is line of sight using radio waves, which would be impossible in your globe. Huh. Remember that, I don't know if you guys remember that article thing that came where Nathan was actually bringing up from that woman from the BBC, where her boss told her to take it down or whatever, where she was getting direct line of sight 100 miles or something.
Wow.
Because that's not what they wanted to hear.
Of course not.
That reminds of that.
But they'll still claim refraction.
True.
Fraction.
But how about when we can zoom in?
It's actually good if they claim refraction. Though.
Yeah, it's good. It means it's not physical.
Yeah. Current.
No, I mean with
Both are way
radio.
out of-
Oh, with the radio. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Lily.
your vision.
On the Mexican.
Yeah, but if you ever actually
wall,
watch the
radio.
footage of a boat that's really far zoomed in, you can watch the boat go below the horizon, even when it's zoomed in.
Oh, okay. Well, while we're on the Taboo Conspiracy, there we go.
Okay, one last time. These are small, but the ones out there are far away.
Very simple stuff.
Small, far away. Forget it.
There we go. Hey, Nathan, good to see you. Yeah, Robin Poe. There we go. It was Robin Poe, guys. She was in the military, 115-mile line of sight with a radio transceiver. Exactly.
No, that's
Robin Poe, yeah. It's insane how the people want to cover up the flat Earth all the time. Hey, Thomas Matthew, thank you for coming. Getting a little what? Oh, is it? Okay, I'll show you how to check an echo chamber this is. Bye-bye. Every time a troll comes in, I'm going to let them know you are not welcome at this channel. How's that?
Must be a big echo chamber. It goes from South Africa to America to England.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad Studio. Hey, Professor. But it's very simple. Trolling is not welcome.
And he probably thought a comment like that was really smart and clever, and it's just, you know what I mean? He's like, yeah, I'll get him told.
I mean, it's fine. People can come in and they can talk just like they want to, you know, give your opinion. But when you come and troll like that, you are not welcome. It's as simple as that.
Link again. I don't know why.
Where is the link? I can't
Links
find
at
it.
links at the top of the screen. Wow, you're on about to come in Element.
It's already.
He's already in Element. You're already in Element, Lumpy mate. Just click it. You can come in. Now, pay attention, Globies. What's happening here?
Ooh, wow.
Is it behind the Earth curve now? Hey, Black Eyes, good to see you, mate.
Not unless the Earth curve is a wavy Earth curve.
Okay, but look what.
No?
So you see, this is what happens though with the anti-flat earthers. They would go and they would pause it now on this, and say, "See, look at that sharp line there. So the boat is behind Earth curve." But what happens when you just play on? What's going to happen? Uh-oh. What happened now? Did your Earth curve decide to
Breathe.
I would say spook, to spit out the boat?
Start breathing.
Really weird. Oh, let me guess, it's not Element. The video we're watching. There we go. There's the link, Lumpy. But anyway, there we go. You see this? This shows your bottom of the boat's nonsense. It's not Earth curve. Uh-oh.
These
Listen.
are small.
Those are
The
far
ones out
away.
there are far away.
Andy, you should put up a count on screen that counts how many trolls have been kicked. That's actually it's actually a good idea. Yeah,
Oh,
Mr. 42.
a troll clock.
A troll clock. Yeah, Mr. 42 spook as in spit, exactly. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, until you get a better zoom.
No. That never happens. I've seen all kinds of videos like this. Also, when you zoom in a boat, let's see. Let's just find a picture of this.
Do you have screen sharing on here?
Ah, you see. Let's find a picture of this, guys.
Yep.
Why not show
share
video?
A phone screen? No, that's not an option.
Why not show
Well,
video?
he's going to get that classic one out anyway. You can just see sails.
Aye.
Bet you any money.
But we just debunked that one of the sales with this video.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing this from a phone, so
Oh, yeah.
no. But anyways, so here are some windmills, and
Sorry, Michael, I'm sure you did a video on these windmills too, correct?
Yeah.
And what did you see?
Windmills.
To the bottom, correct? Heck, we
Yeah,
even had...
but you've got to remember that there's some that they're not all in the same place. There's some that are further away. So you're not gonna you're getting past your zoom, aren't you?
Uh-huh. Well, how about Dr. John D? Remember,
But you can
yeah.
you can debunk. You can debunk your 3 mile at 6 foot.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't. I mean, look at this. Now, can you explain why on that particular moment it looks like that, and now John D is able to get this very low to the ground, correct?
Mm-hmm. All different kinds of optical effects going on.
Mm-hmm. Viewing from where
Wasn't he 1 foot?
Yeah, I think he was very low.
Yeah, but my point was that I've been to 2 different places, one on west coast, one on east coast, and the ones on east coast they look further away.
Mm-hmm. Which is really weird.
I don't know where John's looking at them ones.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. The point is that the guy takes the windmills and then he says, there we go, the camera was 3.25 feet, 1 meter above sea level.
Right.
So 1 meter makes the geometric geometry. There we go, 2.21 miles away, which is 3.56 kilometers away.
Okay.
So
Lumpy's put the screenshot. Look, I'm saying Lumpy's put the screenshot on Element.
Okay, thank you, Lumpy. Original D Rose, what's going on, mate?
Yo.
It's busy loading.
Hey, what's up? What's up? I'm just driving. I'm listening.
Okay, it's good to have you in, man. Hey, was 777, thank you for coming.
That's been worse for ages.
Yeah, a long time.
Thank you, Lumpy. Please come chat with Flatzoid's perspective. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate it. So anyway, it says camera away should not be observed the distance of 8 to 11 plus miles. The bottom of the wind turbines meeting at the sea should not be observed. The horizon behind the wind turbines should not be observed. Let's see. What does he see? Uh-oh. You see, this is the thing is, that's why I'm really skeptic sometimes when you get people like this that you don't know from Borsop coming to talk to guys. Because it's like the guy doesn't have any arguments to rebut anything. It's just accept it. First of all, he opens talking about he accepts aliens. A flat earther. Come on, that's a red flag. And then comes and says, I mean, he presents, you know, the longest line of sight world record, and the guy said, no, but that's not this is the actual thing. Instead of correct him and say, no, they've updated it, there's a new one. That was for photography, but this is for radio waves. Instead, he just accepts it and then moves on to this. Do you think he's going to rebut this, though?
So the way this really works is, if we were zooming in, if these were just too far away to see, and we zoomed it in and we would see more, well, notice how we don't see the bottom of the windmills, but also notice how there's no water behind the windmills. That only...
Excuse me. Wat nou, Ellen? Wat nou gebeur? Lily gebyt? Sorry, talk amongst yourself. Lily just bit my son while he's sleeping.
No. Is she bite?
It's okay.
Obviously.
Yeah.
How's it going, dear Rose?
I'm good. I can't complain. I'm just commuting back home. What I'm curious to know, the part that I heard was the claim that the flat earther said was the line of sight has been recorded 750. Okay, so then the numpty, arrogant, ignoramus globetard said, no, it was only 250, right? If I'm correct?
Yeah, so even still, that's too far.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. So I don't even understand, you know, that's I don't even understand what's the sense of even, right there I would have just stopped the show and said, okay, go home. It's over right there.
Yeah.
That's why I don't waste my time. I don't do that on the chat. I don't play. I just block them or I just ignore them. I don't have time with this. My time is energy. My mind is not going to be working to convince an adult who's probably just being a shill, obnoxious, belligerent, you know, unproductive, unlearning, paid for, you know, just distraction. I'm not going to waste my time with it.
See, problem is though, when this guy's just showing you this picture of these windmills, there's no camera height, there's no information on distance of them windmills, because if you look, they're literally hundreds of feet behind that line.
Wait, guys, sorry, I gotta. Thank you for your $2 super chat, LJ. Last MDD flat earth ended with more troll votes, 650 us. Thank you very much for your spirit. But the thing that just happened, Planet Peterson just came in. Globetard, you guys are real pieces of shit. so Peterson, there's a link above here to join Element to come and talk. How's that? Because I can guarantee you will not get this far as you got with this numpty you were talking to if you had to talk to us, mate. First of all, you started off with a total ignorant claim by claiming the world distance is not 830 miles, which it is, so you might have to keep up to date. Secondly, we just debunked this whole thing. We're showing a video. There we go. Seeing the bottoms from 1 meter high. Also, we debunked this whole thing by saying this can just be swells. Why do you bring...
I want to address these windmills though, because we have any information on our eye viewing it, how far are they, where them windmills, there's like hundreds of feet of windmill block behind that horizon. But Earth curves at 8 inches per mile squared, so they might only be 4 mile out, so you've got too much windmill blocked.
Exactly. He doesn't understand what foreshortening is. Planet Peterson, this is just called simple perspective. It's foreshortening. You see Wave close. Windmill far. Wave look bigger, but it's not.
I'm squishing your head. I'm squishing your head. You hear that, Planet Peter Numbskull? I'm squishing your head. I'm squishing your head.
But guys, notice how Planet Peterson totally showed disrespect to this guy in the beginning when he's talking to him, and doesn't even have the balls to come and talk on you, and opens up with your pieces of shit.
Well, guess what? You are the corn in the pieces of shit. The little corn kernels.
Okay. So I'm gonna say again, Planet P, instead of telling us in the comment section, why don't you hop in and come and talk to us? Show us you have the balls to come and actually talk to us, Planet Peterson. How's that sound? Thank you very much, PJ Cruikshank, for your £10 super chat. Really, really appreciate it. He says, channel support from PJ and Vicky. Jesus is the Lord and the earth is level plain with terrain and topography. Yes, I agree, 100%. Thank you very, very much, PJ. You rock. And Vicky, thank you very much. So, Planet Peterson, distance doesn't magically make the bottom half disappear and make the top half disappear. Yes, it's called forced perspective. You know what? I'll quickly do it with my camera quickly. This is my hand. Okay?
Certainly is.
My hand is small. Hand, go forward. Is my hand bigger than my head? It seems to be blocking my head now, correct? Oh, wow. That's called forced perspective. This hand look big, but because it's close. This head, far away. Hand, smaller than head now. Oh no. You get it? So when you have a small wave that's closer, my hand, in other words, see my nose? You can see my nose? Oh shit, that wave is growing. It's called forced perspective, mate. Something you learn in primary school. So yeah, the link is above here. Planet Peterson, whoever you are. Click on that link and come and chat to us. Yeah, so make the bottom of a half of your hand disappear just by making it move backwards. We've done many... Okay,
Black Swan.
Yeah, Black Swan, but not even that. You see on screen now, behind me. Let's just wait till it gets there quickly. There we go. What's this? You can see the text there, everything's there.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're just adding refraction to the mix. Does that look like you're seeing now? Can you see the bottoms of that? Oh no, just by refraction on a flat surface.
Hey, Flat.
Yeah.
Hey, Flat.
Yes.
Look at my gigantic thumb. Now watch how it... Oh my God, it's getting smaller. Oh wow.
T-Rose, you've got a huge thumb, man. Has anybody ever told you that?
Squishing my head. I'm squishing my head.
I remember that.
Come on, man. I'm squishing. Crunch. Crunch.
Okay.
You big idiot.
I don't think he saw this video from Taboo Conspiracy. Maybe you missed this one. Watch this.
Okay, one last
Peterson.
time.
Brother,
these are small, but the ones out there are far away. Small, far away. I forget it.
I forget it.
Now pay attention now, Peterson. This is what you're claiming for your turbines blocked by... Uh-oh. It's blocked now by Earth Curve, correct? You know, this is what you guys do, take a snapshot and say, you see, it's Earth Curve. Let's just play the video on. The Earth seemed to spit it out of its curve. Oh boy. So tell me something, this wave in front of a little bulge, would it be occulting the bottom of that ship when it's closer to you? Because of the angle? Oh boy. Foreshortening? Mate, you're not even in the same ballpark here, Planet Peterson. That's the why you're such a coward not to come in.
Just come in. Links at the top. You can sit there and chat scan. Why don't you just come in and talk?
Yeah, the guy's brave enough to come and tell us we're pieces of shit, but he's not brave enough to come and actually. Oh wow.
Hey, Flatzoid.
Yes.
Flat, you might want to tell him the Earth is not breathing. It's not that's it.
Look at this. I can't believe how stupid you guys are. We're not the ones that's stupid. We're literally explaining it to you like you would to a child. Because you seem to be very dumb.
If he tells me how far them turbines are and how far observer height is, I'll destroy him with it.
Okay.
Paula's spot on.
Yeah, Paula's spot on.
Paula, PP clown. PP is a troll. Can we ban him now? Well, I'm still trying because he is the guest of honor here tonight, so I don't want to ban him until after the show, if that's fine.
That's what I said to Vicky.
Because I want to give him a chance.
She wanted to ban him. I says, yeah, in general,
No,
yeah.
I just heard his message.
No, but earlier, I says, yeah, you could in general ban him, but...
Calling people morons, saying no one's got a job in that. Do you know everyone's got a job?
No, exactly. It's still, like you said, it's like really divine.
So guys, notice Planet Peterson still is just ignoring to come and actually defend his nonsense. Can we call him a coward?
Yeah,
because that's usually what a coward is, correct?
No, I got a better one. Let's use the old West Coast. He's a biatch.
Yeah, but listen, why don't we just carry on debunking his video?
Yeah, that's what
and
we're
let
gonna
him
do.
waffle all he wants in chat. If he
Yeah,
can
but
go up there, he can come and join.
Yeah, so it's up to you, Peterson. The link is here to join. We're going to carry on showing this, and then if you decide to be man enough to actually come defend your nonsense, we're here. But if you haven't done this by the end of the stream, you will be considered a troll and you will be banned.
Your choice. Everyone put in ones.
Yeah.
So you will be banned. Because I guarantee you won't be.
So yeah, like I said, just because he's the guest of honor tonight here, he's not going to be banned until after the debunking. How's that?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Only makes sense if this actually is the curvature of the Earth, and so the rest of the ocean is...
Should we debunk that quickly?
Go
the Black Swan.
Simple. 2020.
Black Swan just debunked your whole argument, mate.
Is below this line here. That's the only thing that actually makes any sense.
Wow, that's what he has to say, okay.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
He comes across as a petulant child.
Yeah, he does a little bit.
So, you know what I don't get, though? This is what he presented, and this guy that's supposed to be the flat earther is just sitting here looking all stung, like he's never seen this before. Has this guy been hiding under a rock for some reason? Because I don't think I've ever seen a flat earther before that has not seen this before.
Lump star straight in there.
Go on.
Well, he asked for it.
Yeah. Just don't ban him till the end of the show.
Yeah. Remember, he's still got a chance to come in and actually defend his nonsense.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying, though. That's like what you just said. It takes longer to sit there and type than to press to tap something on your screen and go and talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have you noticed none of them do, though?
No.
There's always a reason why they can't.
Yeah, but they can be in the chat.
Says everything, doesn't it?
He has nothing.
They have nothing, exactly. The guy's just a coward. Because he can be brave enough to sit on his screen there and show disrespect to whoever this guy is. Because this guy's ignorant. But he knows if he had to go against someone that's like us that actually has knowledge on the subject, he's actually going to get obliterated to his left pinky toe that he doesn't know what to do.
XB black ice, exactly. You could cover the mountain with your thumb with force perspective.
I mean, in the chat, he was timed out, not banned.
Yeah, he wasn't banned.
Yeah, it was just timed out, dude. Yeah. So anyway, when I go to work in the mornings, I can see the moon, and I got mountains all around me. While I'm driving to work, it looks like the moon is going down below the mountains. Is it physically going below the mountains, or is it just occulted because of the angle, because of forced perspective?
Exactly, it's going away.
Yeah.
According to him, you don't have a job though, Flat. Where are you going in the morning?
Yeah. Flat's the guy you can't even pin down for a second because he's over.
Flatzoid, Google Earth
isn't got a job. That's crazy.
What was it, Google?
Google how tall them wind turbines are.
Yeah, weren't they about 60?
Where are the wind turbines?
No, just Google how high them
There's
them
some
wind
there.
turbines are. They're like about
They're huge.
a couple 100 foot or something.
I think John Dee's actually got them written in here, hasn't he?
Because, like, imagine if they're 6 miles out. Like, there's not enough earth curve to hide that much wind turbine.
About 80 meters, 280 feet.
I mean, I know a wind just that one. What's it? Was what, like 90 meters or something?
Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah, 280 feet or 80 meters.
Yeah.
That's the tallest ones.
Mm-hmm.
When my comes, we'll take pictures of you two stood next to them.
Forced perspective, yeah. Biggie just said when you come down, Michael, we can get to get pictures of us sitting next to him. Do forced perspective on them as well. Yeah, there is a lot by binoculars, yeah. A lot of them. You can see one from my house and that. So.
Read his comments. Hello, you can see what looks like Jamesy from Jersey right now, 10 a.m. From Ferrying Goring Beach. It looks amazing from the old pool. Okay, 8,500 miles away. Oopsie. Also, I want to tell him, if he says you can't zoom in things, okay? I've got a video on my channel where you can't see a boat until you zoom it in.
That's right.
How does he explain that?
They don't. They did bubble crap. Open the mouth and let the bellies rumble.
In Planet Peterson's mind, that earth curve's a cliff.
No, he knows he's lost. That's why he's doing what he's doing. The guy. That's why the guy won't go and actually talk to actual flat earthers. He'll talk to people like that practically, I don't know if they're acting or if they just got into the subject or whatever. I can't define the guy's motives, but clearly he doesn't want to actually talk to people that actually know the subject, because I've actually commented on so many of his videos saying, when are we going to chat, and he ignores me straight out.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
Like I said, he's a biatch.
Mm-hmm.
He's scared you bring him out of his delusion. He wants to stay in it, you know.
No, remember, he doesn't care about that. He's in it for the money. You saw in the beginning.
Well,
he opened his video. Oh, just click this link so you can buy my stuff.
Of course. Straight away into the match and that. Yeah, absolutely. All right.
So there we go. You might want to watch this video. Peterson, here we go. This is where I explain it. Quite simple. And then here's an observation where the guy shows the ship. I want to see if you can see this boat. You can see it now. Is he going to go over the curve? Remember, he's going to zoom in further and bring it back over the curve. Uh-oh. Hey, Titan Long, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, guys, we're trying to get rid of the socks because the troll socks are just bad. They're just negative, and it doesn't bring any positivity. Hey, Thomas Lawson, good to see you. Earth should curve in all directions. I 100% agree.
Yep. Equally, all directions.
Mm-hmm. So look, is the boat going to go over the curve now because it's zooming away? Uh-oh. You can still see a bit. It's going to zoom more away. It's weird. It looks like the bottom of the boat has disappeared, correct? Where's the boat going now? Uh-oh. Is the boat gone now? Has it gone over the curve? tell us, Mr. Peterson, did he go over the curve? Hey Mojo Shop, good to see you. Now, let's go to where he finds the boat. Now look at the swells. Is it blocked by curve? Uh-oh. Oh no. It's called swells. Look at that. If you've ever been on the ocean, you would know it. You bob up and down. Has anybody here been on a boat before in the ocean?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
You know why they say you get seasick?
Yes.
For the up and down bobbing. Yeah, and sometimes those swells are so bad, you feel like you're going to literally
Somebody
fall
say
off.
bobbing.
That's right. Feel like you tip.
So, it's very simple. Everything he just made a claim by is debunked by a simple video. So no, Peterson, you don't have an argument. You are debunked by very old arguments. I think these arguments were debunked in what, 2015, 2016?
You might want to ask this this Peterson guy, does he know anything about celestial navigation?
Oh, I think that might be too complicated for him, because if he doesn't understand
never mind.
If he doesn't understand what foreshortening is, do you think he's going to understand that?
Yeah, we don't want his ears to start bleeding.
Yeah, but I think he's run away now because he's not even commenting anymore.
No, he was timed out.
Yeah, but it was only 300 seconds, but that's long past. Yeah, that's long past.
How about the fact that we still have the same constellations from thousands of years ago?
See what I'm saying? So, in other words...
What did Victor do?
Is this a new video or an old one?
I think it's a new one. It came 4 days ago. Yeah, 4 days ago.
Wow, what's this guy who is talking to?
But that's what I'm saying. Who is this guy? It's the second time now he makes a point, saying an argument. This Peterson dude says something, and this guy just accepts it, moves on. Why does it feel so scripted to me, like the guy is playing Flat Earther?
Mm-hmm.
Or the guy has just literally got into it and he just doesn't know anything.
Right.
Well, you know there was a rumor that two Globers, it's been found that two Globers, one would play the Flat Earther just to get reviews and to get subscribers to enhance one or the other's account, and they would do literally a show of debating, but it wasn't really anything that was kind of like I guess there weren't any counterpoints. It was almost like Jaren and McToon, but intentional.
Yeah, but I mean, where's this guy's contact details to at least know who's he talking to? He doesn't even say his name, nothing. So that's really odd, because I mean, the guy literally starts off making a claim line of sight. Starts off with saying he believes in aliens. Then he says line of sight. He
said we see too far.
Yeah, and his argument was, no, that's not the distance, this is the distance. The guy just accepted it and moved on. Now he shows him that, and the guy says, okay, let's move on to constellations. What? So the guy's not even trying to rebut an argument. Something's really fishy here. And this is not the first time I've seen this from this guy. The people he talks to literally look like they're not flat earthers, or they're very, very dumb.
Can't even see the guy.
Why that's what I'm saying. He keeps it...
Why is he very tiny?
Because he's apparently on the phone doing this.
I mean, they have changed, but why would they change?
I feel like they would, because we travel over 4 billion miles per year.
So do the stars.
System.
No, we don't.
What is he on about?
No, we don't travel. What you talking about?
Travel anywhere.
You see what I'm saying? There's just red flag after red flag with this guy. To say, dude, there's no travel. We don't travel. We're stationary, correct? This is really bad.
So you would kind of think at some point they'd get shaken up a bit.
Yeah, but they're moving too.
So all those star systems are staying perfectly with us. You think?
It's not perfect. In fact, we can track their movement, but it's really subtle. But the whole galaxy rotates. But even if I've actually done the math on this,
done the math. Okay.
Why don't stars? Oh shoot! Here,
I've done the math on this, but now he goes and searches on Google. Why don't stars?
Look at them both sitting the same way. It looks like he's a little man that lives in his jumper pocket.
but did you just hear what he said? I've done the math on this, and then goes to Google and searches on Google. If you've done the math, shouldn't you have the math?
Let me.
Like I'm talking about since Greek times, you know.
Yeah. No, I mean, well, they have, but here, hold on. Just give me a second here. Sorry.
Okay.
It looks like two dumplings here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And by the way, Peterson, if you knew your own model, you would say no. The stars have not changed. The pole star has changed apparently, but it takes thousands of years to change. That should be your argument. And then this guy should say, "Oh, prove it, please." And no, but he just accepts everything you say. Really weird.
Why don't the stars... Where the heck is it? Why don't the stars change if Earth is moving so fast? There we go. So, I've done the math on this, and this is part of my book, so I'll...
Oh, you've done the math on this. Okay. Hey, Mandela, thank you for coming. He's done the math on this. He's written a book on this, but he had to search Google now for this.
He ain't write no damn book.
What the hell? I've done the math on this. It's in my book, but let me search Google for it. Hello? What the hell does that tell you? Do you think his book's going to be any good? Or if he's even going to know what he wrote in his own book?
He didn't write it.
He's
the face for it.
And if he wrote a book, his parents published it by sending it out to the Library of Congress and it coming back. And then the only people that bought it was the members of his family, because this guy couldn't write a book about either side, not the heliocentric or the terrestrial plane side. He couldn't. He's not qualified.
But do you think he's going to bring up his math that he says he done? Which he just searched on Google for and said he wrote it in a book?
No, he'll recite it from Google. He'll keep looking at the monitor and reciting it.
Okay, let's see what he says.
I'll just read from a part of my book. The number we are most concerned with is the speed Earth orbits the Milky Way galaxy. The number appears to be around 200 kilometers per second. At that speed, shouldn't the stars be whizzing by? We can check with some simple geometry, or trigonometry, sorry.
So you don't even know what you wrote then? Seems to me he's not reading out of his book. Or is it just me being very pedantic here? Because you would know the difference between writing geometry or trigonometry, correct?
Definitely.
And if you did trigonometry, what would that mean? Flat baselines?
It would have to be. Triangles have got straight lines. 180 degrees all the way around.
Very interesting.
He's just a clown. He's a clown. This guy's a clown.
All right.
You probably noticed that when you're driving in a car, the telephone poles look like they're moving quickly, but the trees on the horizon look motionless. This is because the parallax angle...
Sorry, I think I've read this somewhere in a reference before. I don't think it's his book that he's talking about. So can we say he's lying now? Should we search for what he just searched for?
Well, like whatever he's, even if he's wrote a book, like it's only what he's took from.
No, he just literally said. He literally just said he's reading this out of his book.
Yes, he did. He did say that.
So if we can find this in a reference, which I think I've heard this before, these exact words he's talking about, shows he didn't write it. He lied for everybody.
Well, they all use this analogy, don't they?
Okay.
What about if anybody's
I
ever
bet if
seen
you go, I bet if you just Google it,
That's what I'm saying.
you'll get this analogy. Like,
But I just
I
want to
mean,
see, what did he search
Flat.
for again? Yeah?
You've read my comments on your thing. Everybody, Ben has, Eddie has. I've always said this. Heliocentric advocates and globetards are two things in this world. I'm not talking about the normies who don't know the bed, who they're just part of the cult because, you know, it's more popular to say you're with the globe instead of so-called making yourself a fool and say I believe in flat earth, because it takes courage, and truth means courage. It takes courage to tell the truth. In most cases. I'm talking about heliocentric advocates, astrophysicists, whatever, and globetards. There's only two of them. There's only two kinds. They're liars and they're fools. That's all.
Exactly.
That's all to it. Either they're both. Sometimes they're both.
But like I say,
Foolish liar.
but that's what I say with this guy. When I see this guy, I see a scam artist. That's why he's too scared to come and talk to normal people, because every person he has, and I've never ever seen that person in their life before. He never gives who they are, and they're always the same dumb, stupid idiots that can't rebut. They just accept everything he says. Then he comes and says this rubbish. He did the math. Then you can hear him go on Google typing and looking for something, and they're reading it off and saying it's what he wrote in his book. But I swear I've heard those words he's just said in a reference before on Google. But let's just quickly go to what he said. Okay, it's 4:38. I just want to see what he typed in Google. Maybe we can type it. Maybe we pick up that reference. Because if it shows he's a liar, what does that say for all his content, guys?
I've done the math on this, and this is part of my book, so I'll just read from a part of my book.
Okay.
They have, but here, hold on. Just give me a second here. Sorry.
What's he gonna type?
Why don't the stars? Where the heck is it? Why don't the stars change if Earth is moving so?
Why don't the stars change if the Earth is moving so fast?
See, what he just did is he looked in Google and he talked through the microphone thing and he said, let me see, what is he, why don't the, and then it popped up the Google answer.
What am I doing? Supposed to go to Google, correct? Like I said, I think I've actually
for him to even say, well, I said that in my book. Let me refer to my book. Right there, that's a projection of some type of
that's the parallax.
accolade.
There we
Yeah,
go.
it's
Telephone poles because of the same effect as parallax. Okay. Let's see what he says.
What we are most concerned with is the speed Earth orbits the Milky Way galaxy. The number appears to be around 200 kilometers per second. At that speed, shouldn't the stars be whizzing by? We can check with some simple geometry, or trigonometry, sorry. You probably noticed that when you're driving in a car, the telephone poles look like they're moving quickly.
Yep. Parallax.
So, the mountains just seem to move slower than the telephone poles because of this perspective. Okay, let's go. Let's see what it's going to carry on saying.
But the trees on the horizon look motionless. This is because the parallax angle you create by moving with something close is very large, but for something far away is very small. The closest star to us, apart from the Sun, is Proxima Centauri at around 4.
Sure.
But I'm sure I've heard that before. I'm trying to see, because I've actually read through a few of them, and it's very similar to what I've read in a different thing. Otherwise, he just changed some words. You know what I mean?
Alright.
So maybe it is in his book, but maybe he's just taken some parts and changed what it said. Correct?
Alright.
But where's he going on 200 kilometers a second? Correct? Few kilometers per second. There we go. These mountain occurred rates a few kilometers per second.
Nice.
By the way, if he's saying parallax, guys, he has to prove this, correct?
Absolutely. Just give me a second. That's crazy.
Also, we've asked this many times, and the issue is that these guys, when they say, okay, we can see the same stars constantly, is because we're seeing in the past, correct? Apparently. Because the light takes long to travel to get to us. So some of the stars and stuff, constellations we're seeing, actually burnt out billions of years ago. But we still see them because light takes long time to get to us. So it's very simple. But yeah, if he says parallax, then I'm guessing his book was written by AI. Wouldn't be surprised, Paula. I wouldn't be surprised. Because like I said, the references he's giving here, I can swear I've read it in a reference before. What he's talking about, I've read it. So it's really weird. Or he's taking parts from different references to change to put into his book. Or he's used AI. ChatGPT can do things, you know.
I've written everything else, that's all it is.
But yeah, it's amazing how they have to go to the sky, to the stars, into space, and they haven't. This guy hasn't even rebutted anything yet.
0.25 light years. If we take the distance Earth moves in 1 minute, that will serve as the...
Sorry, Earth doesn't move.
Not at all.
No.
The base of our triangle. So it's here we are, the star's way up here. We move this far in 1 minute. Now what is that angle?
1 minute.
Sorry.
1 minute.
Yeah.
1 minute. Base of a triangle, so he's using a flat earth then.
Exactly, that's exactly what I wanted to say. So he does know if he's using a base of a triangle with a flat baseline.
That's the baseline.
Would it not be a difference in length if it was an arc and not a flat? Correct? So the math is based on flat earth trigonometry then? Weird.
Angle between us going to be. That's what I'm talking about. That the angle that will create has an angle of 0.0000000171188 degrees. That's obviously way too small to see. The smallest angular size that a human can see is about 0.02 degrees. Now, what if we allow Earth to travel for an entire year? That's only going to create an angle of 0.009 degrees, but it takes an entire year for that angle to be drawn. So obviously nobody would see that. But again, everything.
Yeah, notice, guys, this is again the case of Earth too big, scale too big. We can't demonstrate, but we can do math. That's practically all these guys do. Notice that all they ever do is, okay, let's demonstrate this for us. No, we can't. Why not? Because of scale. How dare you ask us to actually demonstrate our claims? Just have faith.
I just...
Sorry?
What was that? Is that your
It's my
kid
son.
making that noise?
Hello?
I thought. Oh, okay, I was like, what is that noise?
She's
He
getting
wants
hot.
his mama.
No, it's getting hot. I told him to go to the room where the fan's on.
Oh, that's right.
Because it is damn
Poor
hot.
kid.
Okay. But yeah, anyway, have you noticed this guy's not even trying to rebut anything?
No, he's not.
Said there assumes that Earth is moving and the stars are stationary, but we know that they're not. But we can...
What?
That's another no, is it?
Exactly.
Hey, Neil.
How's it going, man?
Neil in the house.
I see I chose the wrong chair tonight. It's squeaking again. Because I got two of them, and then the one squeaks and the other one doesn't. Anyway,
You like the squeaky one, right? You already said.
I like the squeaky one. Yeah. But yeah, this guy just makes a whole bunch of claims. And the thing which I'm really getting pissed off is this guy's not even calling him out on his claims at all. Every time he says something, the guy just accepts it and then changes the subject. What the hell is up with that? Should we be calling this guy out as a fake flat earther? Or just very ignorant? I mean, even...
I'm calling fixed.
I'm calling fake, because even ignorant flat earthers will still try and rebut at least. He's not even trying. He just keeps changing it, accepts what he says and changes it.
Right, even if they say something, we go like this and smack our foreheads like, oh man, at least they try.
Yeah, he's not even trying to rebut it. He literally sits there with a dumb look on his face and then changes the subject.
You can also track the movement of stars.
Except Polaris, that stays right there.
Yeah.
Careful.
So it does, but it doesn't. But that's because the Earth is spinning. So if Earth is spinning, there's actually two places where you're rotating, but...
What's with this part thing on his head the whole time? That's so irritating.
Don't be twisting my words.
You aren't drawing a circle.
Thank you, PJ Cruikshank, for your £5 super chat. Really, really appreciate this. From Vicky for some WD-40 for the chat. Thank you, Vicky.
That's what I was going to say, but I didn't because I thought you'd get mad.
Thank you, Vicky.
Yeah, it did have to be done. Somebody had to do it.
You're just rotating in place. That's the geographic.
No more excuses.
I just keep using the other chair, but yeah, I took the wrong chair tonight.
Geographic north and the geographic
But thank you
south
very much.
pole. And there is a geographic south pole, and there's also a celestial south pole, which is physically impossible with a flat Earth.
Why is he not rebutting anything? What is up with this guy? He's literally just sitting there.
What was that? 2 or 3 nut-nos already? How many are we counting?
I don't know. I've lost count because this guy's literally just keep making claim after claim after claim after claim. This guy just accepts the claim and then says something else. Accepts the claim, moves on. I'm sorry, but what?
Why do you think the North Pole and South Pole are so different?
But
Like
the North Pole star has changed. It used to be a star called Thuban, and that's because as Earth spins, it precesses like a top. It takes an extreme...
This is crazy.
Extremely long time to do that, but thousands of years ago, you know, to the Egyptians who built the pyramids, who a lot of flat earthers sort of revere, they knew that the North Star was not Polaris, it was Thuban. But thousands of years later now...
Sorry, do you know any Egyptians?
Yeah. Maybe they just renamed the same star.
Yeah, have you ever thought of maybe why it's still aligned to the North Star? Have they ever thought of that? Maybe it was always aligned to the same star. You guys just needed to be a different star because of your belief system. Correct? So can they show us any archaeological, historical documentation where it was a different star? This is the thing about these guys. Hundreds of years ago, or thousands of years ago, or millions of years ago, or billions of years ago, where no one can actually go and verify their claims. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing they ever claim is verifiable. Yeah. What is the traits of a liar? When their claims are unverifiable. How do you know you've been scammed? When the guy keeps bringing to you claims that's unverifiable. Because they are scamming you. That's how the globe scams a person. Because everything they give you is unverifiable. You literally have to take it on faith. There's no evidence presented. There's nothing to back up anything they say other than, just believe me. Have faith. Why would I lie to you? That's practically what it is.
Now, Earth's geographic North Pole is now pointing towards Polaris instead. So the stars actually do change over time.
But we do have the same constellations for all of recorded human history, right?
Yeah, but there's no reason they would change because they rotate with us. But also the relative position.
They rotate with us.
They rotate with us. Okay. So when your Earth is looking in a different direction in a different season, and you see exactly the same stars, they rotate with you. Okay. Okay.
Makes a lot of sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Of those stars does change slightly. Like, for example, you know how the zodiacs, they have the dates to them?
Yeah.
Those dates are off by like more than 20 days now from when that started over 2,000 years ago. Because
Hey, Tony Whitcomb, thank you very much for your £5 super. Says, it's not the chair, it's bone aging. Are you calling me old? Thank you very much for the super chat, Tony. Really appreciate it. You guys are making me want to go and move the chair to get the other one. But thank you for the super chat.
Because again, Earth is precessing. So the constellations... The constellations are still there, but they're in complete...
I haven't once heard this guy say, no, Earth's not moving, Earth's not precessing, blah, blah, blah. All I heard is, why is Earth moving? Why are we moving? This guy's literally pushing Globia.
Right.
Completely different. They appear in the sky at completely different times of the year now than they did thousands of years ago. So, like, the question you have, why don't they change? They have changed.
Have they? Prove it.
Quite a bit.
Just not...
Yeah, just prove it. How's that?
Yeah, exactly. They've never changed since I was a kid, that's for sure.
Okay, guys, I buried a box in a backyard when I was 5, and the box was orange. And funny enough, I had the names PJ Cruikshank and Michael Kahn written in that box.
Oh, nice.
Would you say I'm a time traveler? I'm saying I'm a time traveler.
I'd say you're a liar because Ryan's saying.
No, you just have to trust me because the box is there. Who are you to tell me it's not there? Remember, this was when I was 5 years old, and it was in a yard somewhere.
Aye.
Just trust me. Why would I lie?
Here, little Flatzoid, have a candy bar. Let me tell you all about the ballers.
Oh my goodness.
You understand? This is exactly the globe model on a platter. I'm telling you this is what happened. Prove it. No. How must I prove it? The scale's too big. Or it's just too far in time. Just trust me what I'm saying. Like Eratosthenes, no document in history shows the guy ever existed. But yet he existed. Yet he gave this wonderful revelation to everybody.
Ooh.
Eratosthenes? What?
Ooh. Who's got alarm?
My neighbor's car is going off. I don't know what's
Right, hey Michael, Ryan's talking.
Damn it! It just stopped, and I was going to say now it's over, but it just started back up again. I think
thought you were sat on
he
an
got a new
old
car and he doesn't
chariot.
know how to use it.
I thought we were reversing an old biddy chariot.
Talking. Taken without owner's consent.
Tony Whitcomb, don't ban me, please. Just support.
We're trying to break the damn alarm system. Hold on, give me one more minute.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see them with your eyes. That's how we know that they're different.
But you can still draw all the same constellations up there.
Yeah, but they're in different positions.
Really? So stars move? Oh no! Guys, what a revelation! Stars move across the sky. Oh shit! Where have we been all our lives?
No way!
Next,
that's a fascinating idea.
Next, you'll tell me they twinkle or something.
Wow!
Really?
Chat, do you guys apply the same scrutiny to your flat Earth evidence as you do your globe evidence?
I can answer that. Yeah.
100%.
Earth was.
You just put one day and went, oh, today on.
Hold on, I'm offended.
Yeah, exactly, Vicky. Have you guys ever watched my channel? How many of my channel videos or lives have we gone and reviewed flat earthers?
And to be fair, right, these globers, all they know is what they were taught in school and that. So why don't they go and do their own research?
Yeah.
Instead of pushing it onto other people, do it yourself.
Exactly.
Instead of chatting and being a troll, go and do your own research, mate.
If you have suggestions, just put them here.
Exactly, Vicky. And that's true what Paula also says. Funny how the constellations keep their shapes with all that motion and time. Yeah, according to him with the parallax, that should change their shapes, correct, over time.
Right.
Because the one star would be moving faster than the other. So with time, the constellation shouldn't look the same shape. It would change. So if it was Orion's belt or the Big Bear, it will no longer be Big Bear. It will now be Teacup. Yeah.
We were saying that the shapes are in different positions as they were.
The stars appear in the sky at completely different times of the year because the Earth is processing as it over the millennia. The stars themselves are pretty much in the same places, but again, the whole galaxy is rotating, and these things are light years away. So even if one of these stars moved 1 billion miles from where we are, that would be almost totally unnoticeable.
See what I'm saying? Just have faith. Please prove it to me. Oh no, you wouldn't see it.
And 1 billion miles wouldn't be noticeable.
Again.
Wait, we need to process it with Matt.
He's saying even if I did, you wouldn't accept it anyway, so there's literally no point. Well, go and do it and bring your evidence. Don't just sit there and go, well, if I did, you wouldn't agree. Blah, blah, blah. Go and do it. Stop being a troll.
Exactly. A pattern hatch. You know what would be nice? If you demonstrate your claims and then we review it, instead of you saying, you guys aren't going to accept it. So he's divining our motives instead of just doing a backup for his claims and then letting us see what's going to happen. How's that? It shows you the confidence the guy has in his globe evidence, correct? I have so much confidence in the flat earth evidence, I got a channel dedicated to a flat earth. I got a channel dedicated with demonstrations. What have I got from the globe side? Nah, just trust me. Why should I do something? Because you will just say nah anyway. No, it's just you two chicken shit. Yeah, because they know they can't demonstrate it. That's as easy as that. So they have to make excuses.
No, because they're closed-minded, they think everyone's like them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's projection, Vicky, by the way.
Yeah,
it is projection. Yeah.
So, sort yourself out, mate.
I agree.
Sort yourself out, mate.
Unless your gums.
Why do you think that the South and the
you
North
lost
Pole are
that.
so different as far as climate and like species and plants and animals?
Why are you talking about evolution?
What's evolution got to do with flat Earth?
What the hell is up with this guy? They're talking about a subject. You see what I'm saying? He just accepts what he says and then moves on to something else. And everything else he moves on to is globe.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'm calling this guy out not as a real flat earther.
No, I know. If he is, then he only just learned about it 10 minutes ago. You know.
Wait a minute, this guy's supposed to be a flat earther?
That's supposed to be flat earther.
Yeah, we think so.
It says there, flat earther.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought we were making fun of something.
No, but that's what it says there. Flat earther blanks on every point.
Wow. Well, dude, don't go on that if you ain't ready. You know what I mean? But he's probably just that. It's just a plan. Just a plan.
Well, if he's genuine, I feel sorry for him and I apologize, but prove me wrong, you know.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the climate, the South Pole is a continent, the North Pole is not. As far as species, the geographic distribution of species, this has been known for hundreds and hundreds of years that each place has its own species. Like, for example,
But there's
Madagascar.
so many.
It's
what?
It's called.
It's
It's just called adaptation. You know, some species adapt differently in a different environment.
Yeah, that's different. That's different from
It's got
evolution.
nothing to do with a globe or flat or triangle Earth. It doesn't matter. It's just adaptation due to the environment.
Right, yeah.
Madagascar is famous because because the animals that live there live nowhere else. There are so many more animals in the North Pole.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure like what?
Well, there's a lot of different kinds of plants and animals that are there because they have a summer season, like a 24-hour sun, you know?
Oh, wow.
This guy's not a flat earther. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
No.
What 24-hour sun? 24-hour daylight, not sun.
Different thing altogether. Sunlight will give you a shadow, daylight won't.
He's a flat earther, but he uses his sights.
I'm sorry. I'm not buying it. This guy's not a flat earther.
He's a plant.
And you know what's sad?
Yeah.
That's a sad.
I don't think he is neither. I don't think he is.
But I mean, if you look at this Peterson's kind of
We'll call him Plant Peterson.
his channel, okay? If you look at the people he talks to, okay?
Yeah.
They all are just like that moron that he's talking to now.
Yeah.
They're all the same. Idiots that just can't rebut anything, just accept what he says and moves on.
No good.
Yeah, look, faith is not evidence, but yet your globe's based on faith.
Exactly.
Wow. Yeah, I agree. That's crazy.
LJ, thank you for not putting the actual word.
Oh look, there's Owen Benjamin now.
I 100% agree with LJ.
Huh? What's LJ say? Say, move on to another video. Everybody knows this is staged fake vid. I agree.
Yeah, Plant Peterson.
I'm starting to get really pissed off about this as well.
Yeah, he's not right.
Let's just get further on. Maybe he's got something to rebut.
Up there, there's so much air up there, and there's still a pressure system up there.
Oh, talk about gas pressure. Maybe that will be something. Let's see.
And it's really just a cop out.
No, because certain things you just don't know. Like what happens after you die, you just don't know that.
Oh, really?
You know?
Yeah, but we do. Yeah, but like the idea of gravity is like we know that it's been scientifically tested. So
it can all.
What? Gravity's been scientifically tested, he says? Show me science for gravity, please. Anybody. Give me a scientific hypothesis and experiment quickly. I'll wait.
You'll be waiting a long time.
Yeah. Hey, Gary Wybenga, good to see you, mate. Thanks for coming. Wow. That's bullshit.
All be explained by density and buoyancy, though.
But it can't be.
That there's an up and a down. There's an inherent objective up and down.
But there isn't. Why is the atmosphere less dense?
But there isn't. That's his rebuttal. The guy says, but there's an inherent up and down. He just says, but there isn't. That's his rebuttal. Nuh-uh. Hold on.
10 miles up, then on the ground. That's not how density works.
Yes, that's exactly how density works, you bloody idiot. It's called a gradient. Last time I checked, the denser the object or the medium goes down, it orders itself denser to less dense. That's called a gradient. Now you're saying that's not how density works. Or did I miss something? Is my internet still on? I hear no one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like dead quiet. I think I was ringing my
We're here. We are here.
Run away.
I just want to hear him talk about gas pressure, then I think we'll end this video because, wow, I can't take this. This is like crazy bad.
Well, even if you don't have an answer for why that is exactly, I still believe
no, I do.
that
You don't.
It would have to.
Well,
to me, it doesn't really matter because it's still all the air of the Earth that's up there. There's so much air up there and there's still a pressure system up there. Okay, so if there was really a vacuum there, then it would just be sucking it all up. You know,
That's
nothing
also
would be
true.
contained.
Sucking
That's
it
also
up.
true.
No. It won't be sucking it up. Also, red flag again. The air fills the available space, not the vacuum sucks up the air. This guy,
If there was a partial vacuum. So why doesn't the air get all sucked up towards the partial vacuum?
because air doesn't get sucked up. Air forces itself into availability. That's why. This is
Partial
why.
vacuum.
Yeah, but that's why I tell you, this guy, yeah, it's either vacuum or it's not, correct? There's no such thing as a partial vacuum. It's high pressure and low pressure. That's it. Low pressure is a vacuum.
Excuse me.
Well, I don't even believe there's a vacuum there. I'm just saying what you guys believe. I don't even believe
You're
that,
either
you know?
you're either ignoring
I don't believe
me.
that.
You're either ignoring me or you're not paying any attention. The thing you're saying would happen to a vacuum would also happen to a partial vacuum. So why isn't the air, even if you don't think there's space, but you know for a fact there's a partial vacuum many miles above?
Partial vacuum? What the hell are you talking about? It's a low pressure system. I think this guy should define what a partial vacuum is. Does anybody work with partial vacuums? Or do you just work with vacuum?
Well,
I've got partial vacuum cleaner.
yeah. It doesn't work very well. That's why it's partial.
Sometimes it's a vacuum cleaner, sometimes it's an iron.
Let's put it this way. If you have a box and you just remove some air in it, it is lower pressure. So therefore it is a vacuum. A vacuum would be just in relation to another system. So you can't have a partial vacuum. It's just a lower pressure system.
Yeah.
If it's 10 to the minus 17 torr or just 10 to the minus 4 torr, it's still both a vacuum, not a partial vacuum. The one is just a lower pressure.
Of us. So why isn't the air rushing up towards the partial vacuum?
Because I don't believe there's a partial vacuum.
Oh. What an answer, because I don't believe there's a partial vacuum. So that's why it doesn't rush up, guys, because he doesn't believe there's one.
Sure.
So this guy can go up to Mount Everest and breathe, people. He doesn't believe there's low pressure system on Mount Everest.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was like Superman.
Yeah, this guy's very good. Sorry, this guy's a fake flat earther. I just have to say that.
He's not. He's a plant. It's his name. Planet. He's a plant. Planet planted Peterson.
Well, that was Planet Peterson. I can't take enough of it anymore of that idiot. I noticed he ran away, guys. He has never returned again. So
Come back.
yeah, and I don't think he will ever come because the guy's a coward.
Mm-hmm.
That was interesting.
It was terrible.
That was. Yeah, I mean, I learned more. I learned more than that on my first day of becoming. You know, it's that is just, to me, it's just a plan. It's to make us look ridiculous.
I agree.
Terrible, absolutely terrible, man.
Wow. But I'm gonna still go look for that guy's reference that I was talking about, because I've heard those words where he's talking about. I remember reading it somewhere. I think he's just changed it around a bit, but definitely read it somewhere.
Like I've said before on the show, I said they're very desperate. I said it's a 10th man. I think there was something else they had done. There was something else that was done. So many things, but these are just desperate measures in order to sustain buoyancy as they're drowning in their feast of nonsense in their lives. So if they can make up a projected fake show and put some guy who's just a regular normie or a glober to imitate and play like, and just ask these questions or mention these common factors of how do you prove the Earth is a globe versus a flat. That's simple, and you can just put that on camera and make it seem like, and then you get your and pay it forward and everything. It's just projection. That's all it is.
You guys can see on screen right now.
Oh, I read this. This is ridiculous, Flats. Absolutely.
So the people have a rebuttal to that video from last night with the horizon. Apparently, they call it. What would you say? It is the belt of Venus.
Right.
Okay, so this is what's happening in the TikTok you showed last night. Around sunset, sunrise, there's a visible twilight wedge. Okay, which is the shadow of the Earth above the horizon. The moon was visible through the wedge. The TikTok video had a very low contrast between the wedge of the Earth, so it appeared to be below the horizon. So all I do is I just change the hues. What is that, guys? Does that look like Earth's shadow to you?
It's a bloody horizon.
I can't see it. I'm trying to figure out how do I make it so I can see what you're doing.
Just yeah, you're on your phone, I think.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, what's the definition for horizon?
Well, the sky apparently meets the sea.
Yeah, in the line at which the Earth's surface, that would be this blue thing, and the sky, that would be that thing, appear to meet, that would be this line across the screen, correct?
Right.
So the sun rose above the horizon.
I've got to ask now, because I've seen Paula asking, but I've got to ask now. What's that beeping noise all the time?
I don't know. It's somewhere by you guys.
Not here.
Is it the pipes?
No.
No, it's somewhere there by someone Ellemnet.
Right.
I mean,
you're a beeping noise.
I think it's is it not Ryan's neighbour?
Probably.
I see it now. I see it.
No, that was earlier. I shouldn't have no beeping. There might be a fan in the background here, but there's no beeping.
Cole Taylor says that's not the moon. No, it's definitely the moon. If you watch the video till the end, he zooms in a bit, and you can clearly see the moon craters and things on there. Definitely the moon. So,
really?
Yeah, they're claiming now that's not the moon. That's how idiotic it's getting. Okay, now with the use changed now, would you agree there's even clouds and stuff beyond the moon? Yeah. Obviously, it would have helped if the guy had a higher resolution video footage. I agree, but you can clearly see the horizon is relative to eye level, which you usually see at commercial airlines, correct? I mean, when you go up with a high altitude balloon at like 120,000 feet, where's the horizon relative to eye level, correct?
Yes.
So why would they now say at a commercial flight this is not the horizon, the horizon is actually below here?
Carl Taylor, the only one saying it's not the moon.
it's the moon, dude.
And now we don't know.
Sorry, do you know the moon is not, how can we put it? No one knows what it is, and no one even knows if it's physical. But your globe does claim things like a physical rock, 250,000 miles in the sky away, which would be impossible to be seen through your Earth, because if that's the horizon, your so-called Earth curve, is the moon in front of it, which would mean it's not 250,000 miles away, or is your Earth now transparent, which means it's not physical?
You can claim that's not moon, but there's videos where its sun looks exactly the same.
Exactly. It's just there's too many observations for it. It's they can't get out of it. They can't get out of that one.
Well, let's get a bit short again. Then you
I
can
should
see.
find that video where it looks like it's sinking into ocean.
Oh yeah.
before
With the
horizon.
green flash.
The sun. Yeah.
No, the sun. There's some
The sun,
people sitting at the beach and they're going, "Wow, look at the sun! What's it doing?" And
All
it's
right, that's it. I gotta go over and
like
find
going
out
into
what
the sea, but before horizon.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I posted it on
The
Ellemnet
beeping.
ages ago. Is it you, Ryan?
Yeah, every time I hear it go off, and I try to say something really quick, the damn beeping starts back up again. It's driving me crazy. I'm gonna go beat up that guy in his car.
No, I can't see.
I'm kidding. I'm just letting you know. Yes, that is coming in through mine, so that's why I'm trying to keep my mic off whenever I'm talking. Sorry about that.
One video, why are other people filming it?
There's more than one that's done this, by the way, Cole. Some
Why
people.
don't you go and ask them?
Let's ask another question, Cole. Let's say someone got mugged on the side of the road and one person took a video of that person getting mugged. Does that mean the person didn't get mugged? Because only one person took a video of that.
Exactly.
Really?
That's a good point.
Spot on.
Really?
Listen, the truth's the truth, whether they believe it or not. It's
Yeah.
simple.
Carl needs to go and find out what other people on the plane were and ask them. Because we don't know.
Hey, is that the phenomenon you're talking about, right? What is that?
That's the moon. Below
No,
the horizon.
What, like in the water looking? Like it's looking in, like it's in the water?
Below the horizon.
Below the horizon. Guys in an airplane.
Okay.
Look at this. Okay, well, do it from the beginning again. The guy's in an airplane, okay?
But it's got to be an anomaly or something. Right?
Let's go back to
What is that white guy?
Just look again. This is a guy in an airplane.
Goodness.
Okay?
Look at that.
That's the moon below the horizon.
Yeah.
Which is impossible on a globe Earth.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I'm just curious, is that what we're really seeing, or is there some kind of phenomenon that
No,
make that
there's the
look
moon.
that
There we
way?
go.
That's
Look,
what I'm
you
asking.
can, if you look properly, you can see the craters on the
you
moon.
can.
If you
Oh
change
no,
the-
I'm not arguing that it's not really the moon. Trust me. I'm just saying it just looks. That is weird. I've never seen that.
But
Like,
you know
what it
that's
reminds me of?
crazy.
Yeah.
You know what it reminds me of?
Go on.
It reminds me of those videos where the pilots are looking to their left and it looks like the sun is within the clouds and you can see the top of the sun above the clouds and you can see the glowing underneath the clouds. That's a famous picture from these pilots.
Yeah, on the background of the.
Yeah, let's quickly show you something. It was in live chat yesterday, correct? With MC. Really? Okay. Just gonna get it quickly. There we go. Okay, it's muted. I hope it's muted. There we go. Wow. Yeah, it's damn loud, that thing. Look at that. How do you have that hot spot if the sun's not close and local, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
That's impossible.
no.
It's good, isn't it?
You can see the sun's at the middle of that spot,
Yeah,
guys.
you got a little hot spot there, haven't you? That's what I'm saying. You see it. You can see it go through the clouds.
It's beautiful right there.
That's awesome. Hey, Dislord, good to see you. And here's another one.
Yeah, that is a beautiful picture.
Yeah. Hey guys.
How's it going? Here's another one. Look at that.
93 mil, that's 93 million miles away, you know?
Yeah, that's 93 million miles away, guys. That's sun.
No, it's clouds. Yeah, 93.
Very, very interesting.
A burning mass of gas.
But
in
I
a
want,
vacuum.
but I want you guys to notice. Look at the clouds. Okay, look where it's going. It's rising relative to eye level.
Yeah.
So
Those are the ones I'm talking about. Yeah, those are the photos, the videos. Actually, they're videos.
Yeah, these are videos.
Yeah.
But there's
That's
more.
inexplicable.
But there's more of them where the guy's flying close to it, and it's Let's actually look. We should be.
That's
able
the
to
one I'm
pick them
talking
up.
about. Flats.
Sun.
They look.
There's no corrupt wrenches in here.
Oh, here's another one. Here's another. Was it this one?
They don't make people corrupt.
I know. Time out. It's
After a woman in her beliefs.
Just
That's what
chill.
you did.
Just chill. It's 5 minutes.
I think this is another one.
Yeah, good.
That's the one I was saying. He's in the cockpit He looked to his
Yeah,
left.
this is the one that I imagine whenever you said that.
This is the one that blew my mind.
That's what I'm saying, and that's 93 million miles away, you know, D-Rose.
That's crazy right there.
That's a long way down, I guess.
That's the sun shining under the clouds, and that's 93 million.
Come on.
Exactly.
Maybe they're just lying about how high they can fly. I'm kidding.
Yeah, he's 83 million miles in the sky.
Look at this.
Wow, see? Look, she's coming up through the clouds, shining.
That is insane.
Glowing.
That is crazy.
Wow.
See what I mean?
Looks like a volcano, doesn't it?
It does. 93 million. It's 93 million.
And it is indubitably underneath the clouds. Otherwise, the clouds would not be looking like hot lava at the top.
Yeah, but some
people
claim it's because you see it from an angle. Because you are flying at another side of the globe, and that is actually where the sun is on the globe right now. So for you, it goes up through the clouds, you know, because you're on the other side of the curve, kind of thing. You know, that's how they make it out to be in the end. It's just because of your angle to the sun or something.
But there's so many of these where it looks like the thing's literally in.
All right, well, check it out. Hold on, time out. Okay, well, explain the situation that's more common, because this is an anomaly that's not very seen all the time. Let's talk about the other 40,000+ flights that we've seen, and the sun is always above where we're flying.
Yeah, like this.
So you're saying the sun comes down to visit Earth and say, "How you doing?" I mean, I'm trying to.
What's up? I still go on the thing is nobody knows what the sun is or where it is, and I still don't think it's physical.
No.
No, I think it's a point of light somehow. I don't know how it gets here. It must funnel down through the dome somehow, or whatever. It's up there.
It's only as physical as a very hot fart.
You never know. Maybe that's what it is. Or maybe it's the lamp that's on the table next to the footstool, because that's what we are, right?
Come on, there you go. If you want to talk about it, do that. I like that.
And it's just it's focusing down through the top of the dome because it's in water. We're probably in a fish tank underneath the water. There's a little air bubble, and the guy's got to sit in there, and it's a footstool. You know, that's got a fish tank in there. We're the bubble inside, so he can peer in there while he puts his feet up. Think about it.
Can I ask a question? XP Black
To me,
Hole,
of course.
Carl Taylor. If it's not the sun, can you explain to us what it is? As you know, it's not the sun. Please tell us what it is. Because I tell you, I've never seen anything glowing.
I've seen videos where there's an airplane and it flies through the sun, and not only does it go through it, just look like it, but it also takes a piece of the sun somehow and rips it out and pulls it with it. And I'm like, is that a real picture? I was dumbfounded because I was like, is that real? I've seen different angles, and it's like, what?
I've seen that video as well.
You don't know, but you know it's not the sun. Oh, you're really clever, you.
But another one I like is the one that says it's supposed to be what the center of the Earth looks like, where it's like this black storm that's sucking things in. I thought that was interesting too, but I don't know if it's real, but it sure looks like, I don't know, it looks like what you would think that it would look like if there was some kind of a mass in the center of the Earth that was, you know what I mean, pulling it, all magnetic things towards it. I don't know. It makes you wonder.
Best local sun clouds compilation. Okay, let's check it out. Sun in the
If I am
clouds.
triggered, I just get bored of idiots asking stupid questions.
Remember, the guys are trolling. You guys are allowed to get rid of trolls.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is my buddy's standing here, and he's telling me he wants to hear what's going on.
Oh, really? Say hi to your buddy.
Carl, when did I claim to be a flat earther? Please tell me.
Okay, what he really said was...
Vicky's not a flat earther, guys.
Flat earther. Okay, Dumbo.
How dare she be here then?
I don't think they.
I told him.
I don't think they realize some people just don't care what it is.
That's right.
No, like, it doesn't bother me.
Exactly.
But when people are asking dumb questions just for the sake of it, yeah, it annoys me.
Mm-hmm.
And you got nothing
No, what's funny is... Right. What's funny about this is that he's sitting here talking to me, and he's watching something on his phone. And he looks over to me and he goes, hey, what? Because he can hear me talking to you, but he can't hear you guys, right? So he's just listening to my conversation, and he goes, hey, what about that? Have you seen that picture where the guy's looking out the window and the moon's like below the horizon? And I'm like, what? And I go, yeah, we're watching right now.
Ryan, 1 minute. Carl Taylor, that's PJ's girlfriend you're talking about, mate.
Carl Taylor, can I tell you something? You're a knob.
Well, you guys know what we do
What?
to trolls.
And I'm not a
I
globe
was talking about you.
I don't care what shape, size, whatever the earth is. So actually, how am I a globe card?
My
Weirdo.
bad. Plastic bag.
Another freak that's
Vicky, I think people love to somehow pick on you for some reason. I don't know what's the issue.
You know what it is? It's because I don't stand for their crap.
Yeah.
And they don't like. Do you know what it is? Some of these men in here, they don't like it when women stand up to them, like Paula.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like it. They'll go on and on and on at her. And then when they get knocked out, they cry like babies.
True.
True.
Do you know what? You do what you want, Carl. I really don't care, right? But don't call me a globe-tard or a fake flat earther. You know nothing about me, you freak.
Slip Radar, this is not...
You want to watch who you're calling a liar, you little freak.
You know what we're going to just do? Bye. Just get rid of this idiot. Because he's literally just causing chaos here. Bye-bye, troll. You asked for it. Anyway.
He's a crab.
Yeah.
He's what I call a crab.
What an ass.
Slip Radar, Grigori, mate, this isn't my footage. So it's not got nothing to do with me. We're just looking at why they're saying it's local.
Wow, man! With that picture, it almost looks like an explosion when the sun goes down. And
that's awesome.
I don't think they're caused by exposure settings anyway.
No.
It's the Big Bang.
No.
We got proof now.
I'm sorry. This is the one that really blew my mind because you can see the clouds are surrounding the back
and the
front and the sides,
look,
almost as if
look at this.
one of those you know those lamps you have on your ceiling.
Yeah, but I mean, look at this. You can see it. It's literally sticking its head above the clouds as well.
Yes.
So it's above the cloud, and the clouds it's in between the clouds.
There you go.
But what the Clovers can say, oh no, it's too bright, so you don't see the clouds. It looks like there's clouds behind it. No, you know that the diffusion of light around is cloud.
Yep.
That's cloud.
Yep.
Yeah, and you also wonder every day, how can people see when the clouds are just next to the moon, in front of the moon, and the moon is only lighting up those clouds nearby the to the moon, and the rest around it is not lit up. How does it choose a little spot like that? How does it just pick and choose those little clouds down here? It's ridiculous.
Yep.
I wonder if we can find that plane that takes a part of the sun.
Every single day with the moon, you have good examples.
Sun.
This is my favorite, but this one you just showed with the sun, this is my favorite one that I showed my children, and they were flabbergasted. They were like, "Wow, you're right, Daddy. Yeah. The sun's not way up there."
Plane flies through.
Yeah,
looks like it. That's on QNFE's channel.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's his footage. Like.
Airplane flies into sun. 19 seconds cloud behind the sun and lots of steam. No. Plane flying over the sun. This is the other one we just saw.
Right. If anybody messes with my sisters, I'll kick your behind.
This one flying through the sun. Okay. Yeah, weird sunrise.
That's what I was saying. I wish I had memes because I got a bunch of really good ones.
There's another weird sunrise. Look at that, guys. The clouds are still beyond. Uh-oh.
It's pretty awesome.
Yep.
How is the clouds beyond the sunrise, guys?
Exactly.
It can't.
It's a mirage. It's a mirage.
It could be, but I mean, obviously, it's optical
gravity.
But think
it's
about
an
it.
ultra
Ultra
supernova.
Think about it. According to the globe, the sun cannot be below there, okay? Because the clouds are still supposed to be following Earth's curvature. So why
I'm seriously curious
is
how
the
they're going
clouds
to.
there and the sun is here? You can't have clouds behind the sun because the sun's
The
supposed to be-
gravity is off today. The gravity is way off today.
Because the sun is supposed to be.
You forgot.
Because the sun is supposed to be 93 million miles away, correct?
Exactly.
Huh. Uh-oh.
That's pretty much like that looks like a black swan, a black swan sun visual, because the clouds, the horizon of the clouds are beyond.
Really weird. But as I said, no one really knows where the sun and moon are, or what they are, or its height or whatever. I hold to that. Nobody really knows. It's optical in nature, that's all.
Holographic.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the hollow Earth, it's the hollow Earth. Holographic Earth.
So I guess that's... I still can't find that other one. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. So what do you guys have to say before we close off?
1 more hour.
Encore.
No, that was good. He's not a real flat earther. Played the plant, that dude.
I thought it was
Plant. What was it? Planet Peterson.
apparently I'm a bloke.
Well, Planet Peterson is called out again, and the guy came and called us shitbags, and then was too much of a coward to come in and defend his nonsense, and left.
And Vicky's a fake flat earth globe
I'm
tard.
the bloke,
A fake flat earth globe tard.
Yeah.
What a maroon.
Slip, yes, I understand how exposure can make things look like that. But when it comes to how it's lighting with the sun like that, that wasn't based on exposure. That was based on diffusion of light, mate.
Norman, I just don't care what shape, size, whatever the Earth is. That's just me.
Same with my wife. She just doesn't give a damn.
Some of us have got.
I think
that we concentrate on more.
What's it called now? Teddy Iker, he filmed some with like an heat camera or something.
What?
Uh-huh.
You know, and it shows clouds going in between clouds.
I think. Really? She wants it. There's a cat that's running around. Lily.
Mandela effect. What have you proved? You just said I've proved it. Proved what?
The old flyer.
Look, for years I have not been involved in PJ's YouTube stuff. It's only recently, so maybe one day I'll research it. But at the minute, no.
Yeah, and I mean, no one's there. That's what I said. Well, I don't understand. People can believe what they want, though. Where I have an issue is if you get these globers trying to defend the globe and not bringing any evidence for it.
Yeah.
That's where I have the issue, because they're preaching their religion onto us. They're trying to force it onto us and got an issue that we believe different than them. And then when asked to back it up, they can't. You know what I mean? That's where I got an issue.
That's like Jehovah's Witness knocking on your door all the time,
it's a
you know.
cult. That's why I say heliocentrism is a cult.
I'll put a sign on my door telling them not to knock. They still knocked.
The brass neck.
I look through the camera and I'm like, yeah, no. What's that?
Yeah.
Jehovah's Witnesses need to push cloning, because that will be the only way they can get blood from their own, clone, instead of dying, if they don't start making some blood banks soon.
Yikes.
True.
Why don't they have a Jehovah's Witness blood bank? It should be part of the stuff, because they are all dying because they can't get other blood.
Really done.
It is a bit weird, though, isn't it?
Wow.
I think it just has to do with taking any blood at all.
Because they think it says it in the religion, so.
You can only get your own blood. You can't get others' blood, even if you're bleeding out. I get that. I would like to get my own blood too if I was bleeding out. So why don't they, do something about it?
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
Because blood only stores for so long.
That's pretty deep. I got a question about that.
Yeah.
With regard to the situation that went on since the 80s, which HIV and all that stuff like that, and blah, 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 blah. Do you think that was kind of what? Because I don't know what's in the scriptures that says that, other than what y'all just said, that Joe wouldn't say anything. But I don't know whether in the scriptures it say anything about blood transfusions, because I'm pretty sure they didn't do it maybe back then. I don't know. But due to what happened with the blood contamination that happened, and do you think that's kind of like one of those type of reasons for why blood transfusions?
I think it's a spiritual thing. And it's a spiritual thing again. I think it's the keeping your blood clean, keeping your bloodline clean kind of thing. But they just don't know where it comes from. Yeah, I think it's more like that. Keep your body clean. Because other people's blood will come with their energy and vibration. You will probably not be completely you anymore if you're walking around with half someone else's blood.
I mean, think about it. That's what I'm saying. So it's more than just it's more than esoteric. I mean, think about it. You get their blood, you got their DNA. You have their DNA. You got everything. You got all of their.
You got them inside you if you got that blood.
Right. Same thing they say about women. They say women should not be promiscuous because a woman that's promiscuous, it's more than just an exchange of fluids. It's an exchange. You know what I'm saying? It's a spiritual exchange.
Thing. It's
where do you think that come from? Oh, sorry, go on.
It is absolutely spiritual. And biblically, Christ says that life is in the blood as well. That's maybe something to do with it, purity.
Thank you. Yep.
Yeah.
And that thing where some people do, and they did a lot in movies to make us do it. Cut your hand and have your friend cut his hand, and you blood brothers.
There you go. Yep.
You're connecting to that person.
Spiritually. Yeah.
You're mixing your soul energy in a way. It might be short time, but we don't know how long time it lasts.
Yeah, it's definitely a spiritual
But then, would you rather die or have that?
I would personally. I don't know, man. If I had to choose, I would probably, if I were in a situation where I didn't have any other choice and I had children and everything, I would probably get the blood. But I would try to see if I could get it from someone very close to me in the family. Very
That's
close genetically.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Hey, Yannick doesn't get good to see. He says, I had leukemia. Chemotherapy didn't work. Spinal stem cells is what saves me. So what am I, guys? Wow. That's hectic. And isn't it sore to do the spinal stem cells because I have to put it through your backbone, I think?
Yeah, because like when you have that majority that goes into your spine, and it does hurt.
Yeah, a bit. Well,
why is everybody whickling about blood anyway? Like, because your body and your blood's gonna die. Like, you'll get a new body.
Sure. But spiritually, it's good to stay pure.
But Yannick, that's
Worry about your body.
Well, Yannick, I'm glad you say you had it, so that means it's in the past. Let's pray that it stays that way, man. And I'm happy you are better, because that's not a nice thing to go through. Leukemia sucks.
What Titan says, man, praise God.
Yeah.
Amen. Exactly.
And I like to say respectfully, what that makes him a human being trying to stay alive. Nothing more, nothing less. We're not judging you. We're not judging you at all. It doesn't make you anything but a human being trying.
Your mind is always you. It's just if you feel something changed you after something happened, like a 50% blood infusion, if you feel different or think other thoughts, no people wouldn't even look for that. But if you looked for that after it actually happened and you did feel different or think different or, then it would make you wonder maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But you probably would never know, unless if it was early on, and somebody might not even register that they are thinking other things, whatever.
Anyone who's gone through chemotherapy and that, and survived it. It's massive. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
You've been poisoned to make you better, but
Yeah.
you're better, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
I want. Has a movie been made about that? Or it would be dope. It would be really dope if they make a movie about that. Say it's a person that had leukemia, like you said, and they had to survive a blood transfusion, and then they changed, and they took the personalities of all the people, and they didn't even know how to screen their donors, and the donors were like anybody.
There was an actual show.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. There was a show that was it's like almost like a superhero show where every time the guy, almost like Heroes, where the guy took the people's killed them and then he took their superpowers, but it changed. He got a part of their personality as well. I can't remember what the show was, but there was a show like that.
That says something to me too. I just don't. I have no idea what that is. No, I kind of think I know that too. Just can't remember too.
But anyway, guys, are you guys ready to close off?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's a good show, man. Brilliant. I didn't know what I was trying to say there, and I was just.
Come on, everybody! 1 more hour.
Well, I can leave the show going on the whole night, so you can just watch a blank screen. How's that? You can talk like that.
Get hypnotized and come into Flatz's cult.
Yeah. Don't say things like that because
they'll clip you out saying that, PJ.
Of course, that's why I said it.
They believe this stuff. You've got to remember that.
They don't. They're just trying to sow discord. Exactly what they're doing, idiots.
So we gotta get our own little blood bank.
No,
especially now with the jabs and all that stuff. I would never want anyone's blood unless I knew exactly who I got it from now.
Okay, guys.
Oh yeah.
You guys.
Getting close to like. No,
You'll just get the jab directly into you in a smaller dose if you get blood from someone who was.
Cheers, guys.
Shouldn't talk about that.
See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. No, but we're saying the words. Yeah.
See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Blessings.
All right, thank you,
Good
Flat.
night.
Great show.
You guys, thanks for coming.
Bye, Paula.
Bye, guys.